Yeah. There's an old saying, if you can't beat 'em, join 'em. I mean, I'm afraid to go out anymore. Everybody wants a tip and it's assumed. I think this is just terrible. I know I spoke about this many times here on the show, but I'm getting sick of it. It's kind of like they're pointing a gun at you for stupid stuff. Last week I told you about a story where I guess it was at Starbucks, and somebody said, "Hey, could you just heat my coffee? I like my coffee nice and hot." This is after he paid like $50 for a double cappuccino. And then so the person, this is true, puts the coffee into the microwave and then turns around with his iPad and is just standing there waiting to reheat his coffee. Are you kidding me? So I figured, what the hell? I work hard. I mean, yeah. Yeah, why not? I mean, it's getting out of control, folks. You know, this is everywhere. You go to Planned Parenthood, they remove a baby from a womb, and they come out with, hey, did I do a good job here? How about a little tip? What the hell? What the hell is next, folks? I don't know. It's getting out of control. That's all I can say.
Here's your ticket.
I can't afford this right now.
And it's just going to go ahead and ask you a couple questions. Thank you. What's up? Why don't you step out of the car, please? Step out of the car.
Out of control. I mean, really, when it comes down to it, it's money for nothing. That would make a good song, wouldn't it? That was a big hit for Dire Straits, obviously. And you know, when the song first came out, I was always wondering, is he saying money for nothing, or your chicks for free, or your checks for free? I think it's chicks. Yeah, but I was like, I didn't want to ask anybody because I don't want to be stupid. You know, I was in the business of radio. I should know these things. This is back in the 80s. I was like, is he saying chicks for free or your checks for free, like in money? I don't know. What the hell? Right. Nice to have you along. That much I do know. Hello there, Stoneheads. Thank you very much for joining me. Another action-packed broadcast on the way for you. Let's get it started. Please.
It's inevitable that something's going to happen.
Can you handle it?
Well, we can't say we haven't been warned. The revolution starts now.
I'm just a dirty white boy. 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 Dirty white boy.
And here we are again, folks. Thank you very, very much. A little overcast and, well, we had a big thunderstorm here pass through, so please forgive. Once again, you know, Comcast can't handle, you know, a little bit of rain, so we'll make it through for the next couple hours. It's still raining outside, and we'll see if we get that. I love thunder and I love lightning, so I don't really care, but I don't like it when it messes up my pooter, if you will. But anyway, an action-packed show. A couple of interesting things that I'll tell you about. Did you know they just created, believe it or not, a fossilized poop museum? A fossilized poop museum. Why don't you take the kids? That'll seem fascinating. All it is, and I'll show you pictures, you walk in and is all the poop they found throughout history. The archaeologists, I didn't realize there was that much poop underground, but they've created a Museum. That's right. What will they think of next? And then a couple was fishing, minding their own business, and they said, wow, this is a whopper here. This is a, wow, what is this? They pulled up a safe with over $100,000 in the safe. Yeah, I imagine they're going to be goody two-shoes. Do you ever notice that? The goody two-shoes always return it. But this one is a little different because it was submerged, and I don't believe the money was any good. God, why do you forsake me? Anyway, let's see who is checking us out today. I see Sonny is back with a long-ass paragraph. We do have a midget video. Donna Nasty Barger. Hello. Brandon Farmer. How's it going? Let's see what he has to say. 2 for Deuce Day. Speaking about the Poop Museum. I was checking out some videos with really shitty graphics, but great music during original hour. That would be at 5 if you're a new viewer here. Play If You Love Somebody by Sting. Yeah, we played Sting last night. Fortress Around Your Heart. And Oh Pretty Woman by Van Halen. I do remember that video. It was very bizarre. I think a lot of these people, when they created videos back in the 80s, were super stoned on whatever drug, coke, a mixture of things. Question, Stoneheads, which artist was banned from Holiday Inn, the Sheraton and Hilton hotel chains for life due to his habit of blowing up toilets? Woo! That's a tough one. My immediate response is going to be Keith Moon, but I don't know. I don't know. Take a wild guess. I see Brandon mentioned David Lee Roth. That's a good guess. I don't know the answer to that one. Yeah, rock and roll, baby. Yeah. For some reason, The Who comes to my mind, but then I think about the Sex Pistols. I mean, all these anti-establishment bands that were so cool back in the day. They don't really do that anymore because who do we have? Taylor Swift, Miss Goody Two-Shoes. She's not blowing up any toilets. She's having her boyfriend, Travis Kelce, clean the bathrooms in the hotels. That's how far we've become. Bah, rock and roll was so beautiful, and I'm glad we still have the videos and the music to keep us going. All righty, we shall continue. We got Useless Jeopardy in the next couple of minutes. How about some, I guess it was Hetfield's 60th birthday the other day. Yeah, James Hetfield of Metallica. So let's do a little cover of one of the finer Metallica songs, For Whom the Bell Tolls. Next best thing to Metallica, Screaming. Yes, whatever that means in German, I think. They're from Germany. Scream Incorporated, For Whom the Bell Tolls. All right, let's see. Waiting on Sonny's response now. You've piqued my curiosity about a rocker that loved to blow up toilets and therefore he was banned in several hotels. I like J.C. Hale's response. I mentioned Keith Moon of The Who, but you also mentioned Billy Idol. That's a very, very good guess. I don't know, but that's great. That's a good guess. Billy Idol is good. Yeah, he was a rebel in his time. He was a rebel. All right, let's see what was sent to me. Sonny, yesterday we had a lovely conversation. You love your midgets, but we got into a conversation about women with no teeth. Yeah, women with no teeth, and we have to have respect. And that's what I think I love most about this show. I guess I was right. Excuse me, hold that thought. Today's question indeed is Keith Moon. Perry got the correct answer. Well, look at me. I'm a winner. Sorry. Anyway, Sonny, we had this conversation about women who have no teeth, and I think that's fantastic, okay? And then he went on, and he's very, very giving about his life, much like I am, as sharing things that maybe you don't want to hear about, but we're sharing it anyway. When he was in his youth, he went to Daytona Beach and met up with a prostitute, and she had no teeth, and he kind of liked it. Well, what's not to like, really, okay? But anyway, he sent me this. Here's, I guess, a compilation of just toothless things, ladies and gentlemen. Enjoy it. Oh, my God, no. No, that's not good. All right. Nice. Okay. Thank you for sharing this. Okay, thank you very much. That was, I think I'm throwing up in my mouth a little bit. You know, I know that stuff exists, but it's just seeing it that's a little disturbing. No offense. I just don't want to see it. I don't. Oh my God, I think the worst part was the woman and the substance, the denture cream was like stuck. It was like gum out of which, oh God. I am throwing up in my mouth. Hang on a second. Oh, thank you for that. Anyway, let's see what else was sent my way. I was shocked when Elizabeth Larney sent this to me. I didn't know where this exactly was going, but yeah. Let's just play it, and I'll just leave it right there.
Bro, did you hear about this lady that was arrested today for trying to sell her kid on eBay? What? That's fucking ridiculous. How stupid could you be? I know, right? Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, what the fuck is this world coming to? Right? Like, that's what I'm saying. That's your child. That's something you made. Exactly. Like, seriously, that shit belongs on Etsy. Wait. What? Yeah, bro. You could definitely get more money for that on Etsy than you ever could on eBay. You know, I seriously worry about the fact that you fucking live in my brain. What? Idiot.
And that's sometimes how I feel.
Bro, do you hear?
I do. Sometimes I feel exactly the same way. I have these dark thoughts, and sometimes I just want to get the dark thoughts out of my head. And that's why I do this show, so it can just come out. And then this is kind of like my garbage disposal for my dark thoughts. Yeah, it is. What can I tell you? I don't know if you saw yesterday on Capitol Hill, they just ripped Dr. Fauci a new one. I should probably wait for Danielle Dameron because this really affects her in a big way. I think I'll do that because, as you know, she was a nurse. She still is, but she went through a horrific, just a situation at UVA where they let her go because of her religious belief. She would not get vaccinated. And yesterday, if you missed it, Fauci was absolutely grilled. And you could really tell what a bullshit artist he is. He denies everything. These politicians, these people, they just blame everything on something else. Like he was like, I never really said, I didn't make the decision for you people to stand 6 feet back. You know, it was the CDC that did that. Today, Biden goes before the American people, says, I'm going to do something about the border. Well, where you been the past 3.5 years? He sees the poll numbers, and it's one of the big issues that people will be voting on, and he's underwater with it. So he's decided he's going to do an executive order to close the border. Not really. Basically, as I mentioned before, yesterday, he will allow 2,500 per day to come in, and then he'll shut the border. So do the math. Do the math. That's still letting people in. To me, if we're going to shut the border down, the number should be 0. 2,500 a day. Then they'll shut the border down. And really, it's going to do absolutely nothing, folks. They're still going to come in. This is just, okay, let me appease the party. Let me appease Americans who don't really follow politics. So people will go home and say, yeah, I heard Joe Biden. He's finally going to do something about the border. I'm going to give him my vote. Yeah, you got to look deeper and deeper. But the point is, all these people blame. They never take responsibility. Just one time I'd like a politician to just come out and say, you know, I was wrong. I was definitely wrong, and here's why I was wrong, and here's what I'm going to do to fix it. I think people would really appreciate that, because we're all human beings. You know, we're all human. We make mistakes. So coming up at the 5 o'clock hour, you're going to see this exchange with Marjorie Taylor Greene, who is a Spitfire. She's kind of loud like that, and she just railed Dr. Fauci. So you'll see that. But I do want Danielle Dameron to be part of it, because she really has experienced this bad stuff that's about, you know, not getting vaccinated and then losing your job. Yes. Hi, Bill Duff. I'm sure, yeah, I know that's going to raise your blood pressure. Yeah. It did mine. It's just so funny to watch all this stuff. Kids, be a politician. That's all I have to say. You get away literally with murder. This is interesting. You ever go to the bar and maybe you order some chips or something like that, and you want to share, but your buddy has taken all the chips, French fries. This is exactly what happens at the bar I went to yesterday. Didn't like that at all. Who wants it? I didn't like that. You didn't share. The look is priceless. Did you just really do that? You mother... Who's going to get it? I think I want it. No, I'm going to get it. You got the last one. There you go. All right. Yeah, that's me back in the 80s when somebody just made one line of cocaine, okay? That's kind of the stuff that happened with me. All right. Let's do one more. You know, I go to the gym all the time, and it's important. People don't do enough stretching. They don't do enough stretching. So I went to the bar, and this lady is perfect. Before you go on the machines, you have to stretch. You have to stretch. See, she's doing it right. Look at the arms. Yeah. She is stretching. That's the way to do it, folks. Thank you for doing that. Always have to stretch before you work out, whether you go on the treadmill or whether you're doing the weights and whatnot. Just don't hop right in it. You got to, like, just stretch. Thank you, ma'am, for doing that. That's my trainer right there. All right. We will continue in the next couple of moments, so stick around. What should we play next? I have no idea. Let's just run the shuffle machine here and see what comes up. This is a deep track from Pearl Jam. Yeah, it's a very deep track. And the original, which we're not going to play right now for obvious reasons, the original is kind of cool. I like the guitar work, and this cover really doesn't do it justice. But the original has Neil Young playing on the guitar with Pearl Jam. So we're going to get to that in a second. So stick around. Yeah, I had a big storm, and this is the way it's going to be for the remainder of the afternoon, folks. Just patience is a virgin, as my mom used to say. I think that's what she said, something like that. I got id, or something. Wish I had this song. Here it is.
Been a month since I heard myself talk.
good cover of a song from Pearl Jam and Neil Young. I got Id on the Perry Stone Show. Are you ready to test your knowledge, Stoneheads? Of course you are. Yes. Elizabeth Larney, what are you doing? Huh? Everybody says it's happy hour. You heathens, it's only 4:35. Wait at least till 5. I know what you're going to say, but Barry, I always hear that since that song came out from many years ago. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. Yeah, Jimmy Buffett and somebody else. Was it Toby Keith? I don't know. Yeah, but Perry, it's like 7 o'clock in the morning. Come on, it's 7 o'clock in the morning. You're downing scotch. Hey, man, it's 5 o'clock somewhere. Where, in Afghanistan? What? You know, wait a little bit, you heathens. All right, let's do our useless Stonehead Jeopardy question. Let's see what the category is. Dangerous species to mankind. 30 seconds, please. Thank you. Dangerous species. All right, simply put, what would be the most dangerous animals / species on the planet? This species kills about, let me get the correct stance here, because I always like to be accurate, about 130,000 deaths per year. Okay? Yeah. So what is the most dangerous, deadliest animals for human beings, causing all these deaths? And actually, it's more than that. Excuse me. It's actually annually 725,000. I was off by just a few. Yes. Sonny, of course, has the information. It was Alan Jackson, 5 o'clock somewhere. But didn't Jimmy Buffett sing on that as well? I believe he did. Okay. Alan Jackson. You know me and my country music. I don't know much about it. Yeah. All right, so the question once again. Humans are killed 725,000 annually by this species. What could it possibly be? All right. I promised you that there is a very odd museum. I don't know why anybody would want to go to this, but here we go. There is such a thing called and it's the biggest. I didn't know there were multiple, but is the biggest poop museum. The biggest poop museum. That's right. If you're looking for a fun road trip this summer, a new attraction just opened in the small town of Williams, Arizona on Route 66. Great song, Get Your Kicks on Route 66. Yes. Here we go. It's called Pooseum. Pooseum. Let's take a look at some of the fossils if I can, if it comes up. There, okay. It's a little design there. They could have hired somebody a little bit more. But, yeah, the poop museum. And there are the artifacts, folks. This is actual poop, I guess, that they found, the archaeologists found. I don't know why this is an attraction. Most people who visit on their way to the Grand Canyon will stop by to the Poopseum. It's about 60 miles south of it, the Grand Canyon. But the Grand Canyon has some stiff competition now, literally. The world's largest poop museum just opened in downtown Williams, specifically fossilized dinosaur poop. Can you believe this? They got around 8,000 pieces in their collection, including the largest ever found. Get this, a 2-foot-long beauty. I think that's a photo of it on your screen. That's probably, that's probably what came out of my colonoscopy, and that's why Dr. Raja Aja doesn't want anything to do with my hiney. That's probably one of my polyps. Yes. The museum is free, so if you're passing through Williams on your way to the Grand Canyon, stop by. You know what? If I'm going to the Grand Canyon, I think, what the hell? I want to see that. How long is it? It has 8,000 pieces. And a 2-foot-long beauty. What was that dinosaur eating when you think about it? My God. But it is nice that it is free. Free is always the best, I wonder who the curator is. Who got the job to be the curator? Because, you have to have somebody, take care of a museum. Just saying. Who would apply for that, and how much does it pay? But what gets me is obviously there are more poop museums out there because they say this is the world's largest. So I'd like to know where the other poop museums are. Again, all these ideas, somebody's making some kind of money. I don't know. It's just kind of crazy. Poop museum. I wonder what Bob Seger would have to say about this. I wonder if Bob Seger ever went to the poop museum. I'll have to ask him next time. You're probably saying, Perry, why are you thinking about Bob Seger and poop? I don't know. just thinking about it. Kind of crazy, don't you think? All right. Let me get the poop museum out of my computer here because it's probably stinky. Yeah. I had a Bob Seger poop song coming up, but I guess that's not happening. I told you we had some storms here, so forgive me. All right. Yeah. Okay, went up. All right. Let's see if anybody got the correct answer to today's question, which would be, what is the deadliest species on the planet, killing over 725,000 people? What are mosquitoes, says Elizabeth Larney. Donna Nasty Barger says, what are mosquitoes? Pete Jenkins, I see a pattern developing, says, what are mosquitoes? Sonny says, what are mosquitoes? I think we have one, some bees, says Bill Duff. Well, we have multiple winners today. Bill Duff screwed it up, but indeed, humans killed annually by mosquitoes, 725,000 annually. Let's look at the list here. Mosquitoes. Other humans kill each other. Let me get this out of here. Other humans, 400,000. Snakes, 138,000. Dogs, 59,000. Assassin bugs, 10,000. Scorpions, 3,300. Elephants, 600. Let me scroll down here. Hippos, my God, 500. And lions, 200. Isn't that amazing? You don't really think, mosquitoes are a pain in the ass, but of course they spread disease like malaria. But the correct response, 725,000 annually killed, the deadliest species on the planet. I think Bob Seger is finally here. He's going to sing about the poop museum. Better late than never.
I was a little too stuffed, had to lose a few pounds. Pants too tight, seams busted out. Just had a big burrito with beans and rice. The salsa on top with some extra spice. Lots of extra spice. Out there in the bathroom when the air gets heavy. Sat on a cold seat, thought I was ready. Working on crosswords and reading the news. Working on a bowel movement. Trying to move some legs up, trying through food. Working on a bowel movement. And it was taking time. I was up last night trying to make some thunder. How long would it take? I sat and wondered. Started reading a magazine from 1962. Yet I'm waiting on a bowel move. 'Cause I'm all bound up from cheese that's turned to glue. Praying for a bowel move. And I'm out of paper again. Bowel move. Ain't it funny how it takes so much time for a bowel move? I wanna remember, I wanna remember, I wanna remember. I should have brought my camera. Oh, oh. Ooh, ooh. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Good old Bob Seger, curator of the Poop Museum in Arizona. All right. Coming up, two interesting stories, I think, since people are talking about drinking. Guess what the new hottest alcoholic drink is for the summer? You'll never guess. But it's made with a cicada. I kid you not. Also, Elon Musk, who now owns X, formerly Twitter, says he's going to allow porn on his website. I kid you not. That's all coming up in the next couple of minutes, ladies and gentlemen, so stick around. All right, I think we have some Skinnerd queued up here. My computer is really, really running slow here. I apologize, but here we go. These damn storms. Comcast they can't deal with it. Anyway, I'll stop my bitching. Yeah. Good luck with that, Perry. Jesus Christmas. All right, we're going to have to go to computer 2. I hope this one works. I hope it does. And now it's sunny, so things should work. Yeah. Dead. All right. I think we have this one working here. Apologize. Here we go.
I like to dream, yeah. Come on, girl, ride between my sound machine. On a cloudy side, we drift in the night. Every place we go is right. Goes far, rise near. Stars they come here. Well, you don't know what we can find. Why don't you come with me, little bird, on the magic carpet ride? You don't know what we can see. Why don't you tell your neighbor fantasy will set you free? Close your eyes, girl. Look inside, girl. Let the sound take you away. Last night I held Aladdin's lamp. Sort of wish that I could stay. Thought they could answer me with someone who knew I looked around.
I'm going to close it out and come right back, Stoneheads.